Good evening, everyone. Welcome back into more Slime Rancher. Hopefully, all being good. Oh. I say all being good. There's supposed to be a shortcut muting the audio of Chrome just then. One moment. Manually get rid of that. Work out why the shortcut isn't working later. But welcome back in. We're going to return to the Far line. So Far range and see what we get up to. Absolutely love the art for this. Can't remember which of many things I was up to last time, so let's have a look, see how our chickens are doing. See if any of them are old and ready to be fed to other options, but looks like they're all pretty okay right now. Just take this group. Got to feed up the friends. Let's see how they do. I think it's this group that needs to meet. Can't remember for the life of me, to be honest. Slimepedia is that button. Let's double check. These ones want fruit meat, yeah. Let's. Can't feed two different types of hen. Well, you're lucky. Until I do that. Okay, let's just feed that last one. Gosh, these ones are constantly violent. Or not. Alright, give me that hen back. I'll put those three in. You two get to survive another day, so that's fine. Get a load of fruit and vegetables and see what we can do. Trying to remember where the fairy slime we saw, the giant one, was, in order to go pay that a visit and see if we can feed it up. Where's the map? Be there. Any ideas where that fairy was? I really can't remember. I think it might have been through a teleport, thinking about it. But I really can't remember where we discovered it. But yeah, I need to save up to afford the expansion this way. How much do I need? Okay, just under 2,000. We can work on that. Let's continue feeding up this lot. And then that should work out that we can, hopefully with not too much time. Ooh, whiffle. We'll come back for those. And then we will hopefully be able to afford that. So yep, we'll be back for those in a minute. There's no loose slimes right now as far as I know, so shouldn't have any problems leaving plorts on the floor. Let's get that in. Lovely. Oh, sell 500 plorts achievement just came up. Lovely. The feeder seems to be feeding this lot faster than they're actually wanting the food right now, which is interesting. But that's alright. Yeah, it's definitely on slow. Can't remember what's in with this lot, but will they eat one of those? Let's have a look. I believe so. Oh yeah, I just remembered that the mangoes are what I'm feeding that lot, so that's why the tree's over there. Specifically to keep feeding them that. So, let's do that. They should eat the chickens eventually anyway. Ow. Every time I go past that lot. Let's see. Not bad, we're already most of the way there. So, let's see what we might have available as a quest. Okay. After plorts. Okay, technically I have access to both of those out here. But I've sort of just fed up this one. So that's fine, the quest will have some time on it. So we can let that just tick over and come back for it. That looked like there was at least one down, yeah. How many of those do you need? Just one more. That should actually be quite an easy one to do. So that's not bad. And then let's have a wander through and see what else we can spot that we've been forgetting the locations of. Still don't know how to open those treasure orbs, frustratingly. And we've found quite a few of them so far now. So we'll have to keep an eye on whether or not the way to handle those comes up. Fruit, we're just after the money. I don't think there was anything down there. That was that slime, so it's not where the large friend is. This I thought was just a slime door for us to open. Actually, around here, if we're careful, we can find the rock quartz. So there we go, that's that part done. Oh goodness, our health isn't doing well today, so let's be very careful in this cave. Just quickly dash through it. I do think this was just a... yeah, just a door. So what might be behind that door? Oh, completely new zone, don't know what's behind there. We'll have to consider using our key on that one when we find another one. I don't know when that will be though, so for now, onwards. Excuse me. More thoughts. Ow. Oh, my health went back up. Does the health regen naturally eventually? Actually, yeah, let's pop down here and see if we can spot where things are. We definitely ran through here at one point last time. So what was up the top of here? Another one of these. Okay. That's fine. At least we don't have to go through the canyon again to exit. Let the aggressive ones be. And then we're out here. More money just sitting on the floor. Always good. Haven't got the upgrades to interact with water yet. Nothing up here. I remember there's more cubes there. I keep thinking the only cubes I know are the ones over here. I still don't know why this spot is dangerous. Wonder if I come back at night if it's a problem then. Yeah, that's the only cubes that I remember, so I've got to try and keep an eye on the fact that there are more of them. Get a little bit of money there. Let's see. Really thought I'd found it before opening this gate, but let's have a look. Because this is all the new zone. Oh, well, we need to work on the puddle slimes that we saw in here. Work out how to look after them. Because I don't currently have a plan for that. I will take a puddle plot. Always good. A bit more money. Yeah, I really want to take one of those, but I don't have presumably the right biome, given that it's living in a puddle. So that's special. No, that's just a carrot. Give the jetpack a chance. Go on, stamina. There we go. Presumably this isn't actually anything special, no. That's just an alternative corner, okay. Let's continue up. Right. Another door up here. We've got to try and remember. I don't think there's an option. Okay, so we have either that space, which is here, or this space. I don't know the difference, but I kind of want to do this one next, just for sake of how the map gets filled in. So that's the one through the cave that I want to do next. Okay, I'll try and remember that. no idea if I'll be successful. With my brain, probably not. But that's fine. Where was the way forward from here? Don't know. Let's have a look. This was where I came from. Is this a dead end? Yes. Okay. Back on we go. At least we're vaguely identifying where everything interesting is. That was the entrance. Let's try this way. Yes, up here. Grab that for a bit more money. There we go. Lovely. Got up. This one? I think so. Or am I just heading towards that corner that isn't? Yes. I always seem to end up doing that. Let's try this way. Danger, probably, yes, that probably means the exit. Let's head on through. Oop. Pile of honey. Not in need of that right now. Nice little glow up ahead. Yep, that's our portal out of here. Don't remember if there's anything interesting off any of these edges. Nope, nothing interesting off those edges, that's fine. Anything off this edge quickly? Nope. Right, let's teleport out. Lovely, so let's hand in the quest. So, 4 of you. Should be another one of the fossil ones available over there in a moment. Let's sell up everything else. Oh, pink plort's on the down. Yeah, most things on the down that I have, probably because I keep overselling them. But that's fine. I'm confused. Have you not been fed again? There's no food on the floor. Bizarre. Maybe they feed at night. Don't know. We'll work on that one in a bit. And there we go. Fill up here. Take a bit more. We're getting to that price. See what we can do. These are worth quite a bit. These are worth even more. Not quite enough. That's alright. Let's just double check what's this way. 'Cause this was the lab, right? Which was really expensive. Yeah. And then there's nothing off that edge. That's fine. One moment. Just need to click something. There we go. Okay. Let's have there we go. There's all our plorts that we were hoping for. We feed those ones at night, clearly. So we can hand in that one. Which should give us everything we need to... super. Get all of these. New email to go check out. And new zone to open. So we will sort that in the morning. Let's quickly do that. Might as well put the beats in with the people that love it. There we go. And put the hens away, even though I'm pretty sure we're getting to the point of oversaturation. But to bed. Let's see. Hello! Hello! Hello, hello, chickens. Hello, chickens. Chicken. Hello, Bob. P.S. Chicken. I get the feeling Bob might be a chicken. Alright, let's double check what was in here. Oh yeah, 750 to purchase the next one. Don't have that spare 'cause that money is for the expansion, so let's head out on day 12 and expand onwards. This should, as long as the other side of it's open, expand to that zone that I was looking at last time. So, moss and tall grasses, thickets, fruit and vegetables, wild chickens. Oh, nice. Apparently it's a free-range slime expansion, which probably means massive risk of tars. Weird. Nothing over the wall. Nice lot of chickens and things. Some vegetables. I'm tempted to largely turn this into a just a farming plot. There's lots of fruits and vegetables out there that I've been seeing that I haven't got. Do I know that zone? Oh yeah, that's just that far. Okay. Oh, I think this was where that wall was, yes. That's alright then. Anything interesting up here? Nope, just an area to play. That looks like a way home. Yeah. And what are you? Oh, a dock. Deep down in the Great Blue Sea. Yeah, so 1,000 slimes sliding back. That's just scary. Branch patches flanked with fishing nets. Alright. Okay. Interesting. It says it's good for puddle slimes. 5,000's not unreasonable for the next one. So that's good. Have I read this one? I built this area myself by spreading soil from the moss blanket over the ground, just to see what would happen. I was hoping it would attract a hunter slime or two, but no such luck. Maybe I need to get some of them big mushrooms to grow here instead. They sure seem to like hanging out around those things. Haven't found a mushroom I can grab yet, though. So, possibly not. Now, I know these are growing naturally here in theory, but I do need a carrot patch, because I don't actually have much in the way of carrot supply or anything right now. So largely just chickens and things out there at the moment, which is alright. Let's get some more income going. Yeah, I'm not sure how I have more of one than the other. I drop them? Yes. Lovely. Right. Sell up these. Work out what I'm actually saving up for next. Probably the water gun, to be honest, which I probably have the money for. So let's have a quick look at the upgrades terminal. See what we can do. Water tank. Yeah. Calm down. And dissolve tar. That's probably very important. Oh, and water the crops. Useful. That, I think, could be useful given how often I'm getting hit. More health? Definitely. Power core. Okay, almost got everything, so just another tank available. So, is there a water source on the farm? I'm not sure I've seen one. I've not actually paid attention to this. Well, that's cheap, so that's probably the next intended one. Dark and gloomy, likely first jet. So yeah, this one's the intended one. Light sensitive slimes, which is good because I probably will move the phosphor slimes into the cave once I have them, rather than forcing them to sort of look out at the incredibly bright world. So let's go grab some water. Don't know where the nearest source is other than the one over this way. So that's going to be the one we grab. And it's probably not the sort of most efficient, but doesn't matter. Still no idea where that fairy slime I saw was. Really need to work that one out. The giant fairy slime. Don't know where that teleport was or anything. I need to work that out. So there we go. There's some water. I think something just grew up. I'm looking for a carrot, actually. Have you not eaten all of them? Yeah. Okay. But I do want to just try watering the crops, see how they like it. Any carrots? Nope. Possibly been a bit too slow getting out here for the carrots. I've got... Actually, I don't have a pogo fruit tree, so I will... Even though there seem to be some growing over there. We'll take that. There's a carrot. Lovely. Now you can have your claws. And then I'll probably set up a cube fruit as well. Just get everything growing. Not sure if I'll put anything wild due to the risk of tars. But we'll see. Should be fine if I only have one type of slime out here. So, garden. Oh, money. Yep, forgot that old one. Ah, always money. But that's alright. We can water the ones over here. I'm not sure how you can sort of tell you've watered it. It doesn't really look any different. Was it something I was supposed to do on the thing? Oh, sprinkler available. Not really a problem, but yeah, we can upgrade it with various things. Otherwise, let's just feed you some of these. I think with your core being the basic type, you should be fine pretty much with whatever I feed you. And let's see if we can't make that money. Probably was a bit premature spending all my money on everything else, but oh well. Upgrades are good. Always like to have those, because everything is progress in the end. Actually, yeah, let's take a group of you, and we'll populate the farming zone with just some pink slimes for now, and we can swap them out if we get a different type of slime that we want to keep happy over there. What was down here? Any sort of path to anything interesting? Not that I can remember. No. I really feel like it's going to be one of these jumping over the walls types of locations that it was in. But I just can't for the life of me remember, because I honestly thought it was down that way, but then that was just a treasure chest, I thought, when I eventually went back and checked. Let's have a look. See if we can find it. Might end up having to look it up, but if I found it once, in theory I should be able to find it again. Oh, nearly falling off. Hello. Oh, I can't take you with me to look after you. Don't do it. Might as well fill up on the water. Yeah, there's nothing here, just this pod that I can't do anything with. Alright. See if we can... Look. Oh. Very glad for this jetpack now. See if we can... There we go. Didn't think this led anywhere. Other than, I believe there is a supply of cubed fruit on it. Yeah, with the pogo. See if I can take the cube fruit. I think that's a trap. But no, this doesn't lead anywhere. I'm really not sure where I should be taking it to Not really. Where should we going to find that slime again? We can just keep climbing things. Eventually it has to reveal itself. Ah, there we are. Hello. You want fruit, which we will bring to you. Oh, I was that close to finding it earlier. Okay. Good to know. Hadn't spotted the gap in the rocks, but that's fine. That means that we know how to find it now. There's a cube. That's what I was after. Oh. There we go. Much more effective. Take a couple more of you. Refill. And then head back. Need to stock up on fruit. In theory, the mangoes will be available shortly, which will really help. Get rid of that one. Right. Onwards. Glad we've at least resolved the overarching question of where is that fairy slime, as that sort of was the objective that I started tonight with, so hopefully that will all be working. But we'll see. If we can do it. There's the fruit that I'm expecting. Lovely. Just sell up what we've got. And that should let us open up the free range section of our farming industry. Let the slimes out. Grab a garden. There we go. Oh, they must have eaten another type because I didn't feed them their 10th variety. But they're happy. So yeah, another 250 to get another one for the cubes. That's alright. Take the shortcut home. Okay, I forgot that wasn't a shortcut home. Ah, yes, that's how I got here. I have so little memory of anything I did. It really is quite poor. But that's alright. No, nothing else standing out as a sort of objective, so let's go see what we can sell up from everything we've been feeding. Hopefully make it up towards that second 250 to plant the cuberries. Lovely. Shouldn't be too bad. Oh, and these are all worth more today as well, which is excellent. Oh, well and truly up. Nice. Grab you. Might be able to invest in some sprinkler systems then. And then come night time we'll be able to get the phosphor plorts going again. So, get this one. Now the garden. Another tree. Excellent. Not entirely sure if that's actually doing anything. The lack of visual response makes me think it's not. I'm wondering if I have to bring the water for the sprinkler system over. It's not something that automatically fills up. So we'll have a look at that in a bit, but otherwise I didn't actually pay attention to how much I kept feeding each of the different slimes, so I'm not entirely sure how much fruit I might need to feed the fairy slime, but I'm really hoping for another key if I do. That is a really pretty one, whatever that one is. I want to work that one out, but for the moment, might call it a day there. let everything sort of grow and load and see how we do. There we go. I'm just quickly refreshing my stream manager as it's not behaving. There we go. Back to the game. Another beautiful morning on the range. It really is a gorgeous sky. So, we've got enough money to, I think, start looking at buying these sprinklers. So let's buy one of those so that we can see. No, it's just automatic. Excellent. Well, that solves a lot of trouble. This lot are low on food. So let's give them those. You've got plenty for the moment. Could grow more, but I feel like I'm going to keep encountering more slimes and want to expand in that sense more. So for now I'll leave that alone. Let's see what missions we can find. Ah, Bob. Ah, I see. Bob is 3 slimes in a trench coat. Chicken? Chickens. The brown type and the normal type. Let's see what I've got. I've got a lot of the stone ones, unfortunately. So we'll have to see if we can pick out some of the ones that Bob is after. Can't remember how many, so let's just take those and see what that will get us. Lovely. Perfect. Oh, fulfill a range exchange request between 12 and 2. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. Okay. Not quite sure why that achievement went off. Maybe I misunderstood what I was reading just then, but it sounded like I shouldn't have achieved it. Grab what we can. Ah, that chicken can be loose. Fill up this one. Might as well sell the tabbies and the phosphors. Here we go. 900, so we can probably put a sprinkler on here as well. I just don't know if I need that scare slime. Interesting, but I don't have anywhere that would need that. Let's grab up some more. See if we can have a full inventory. And then try and remember where we hopped over to find that large slime and go give it 20 bits of fruit, actually. Excuse me. I'm just going to grab a bit spare because, knowing my luck, 20 won't be enough. So there we go. See if we can find one more on the way to get around 30. Perfect. Let's go see if that's enough. So not here. Let's hop over here. No, here. No, this was the exit. Yeah, this is to what's that? Oh, over there. Just too early. That's right. Whoop. Okay, that rock does not like me, that's fine. Let's hop over here. And visit this beautiful friend. And pop that while we're at it. Okay. 20 beautiful mangoes. Nope, not enough. I have some friends. Nope, 30 not enough. Well, we're growing the cubery, so we can... Oh, you like the cubery? Interesting. Well, is there another way out of here? That's sort of... No, it's, not landing on the rocks properly. Right, speed through and avoid the ferals. It'd certainly be an interesting alternative version of the zombie game if it was a feral slime game instead. Let's see. Nope. That didn't really help. Oh, there's a Tari. There's a lot of Tars. Wow. Goodness. There was more over this way. That all of them? Nope. Gosh. They did not do well today. Right. More fruit. Let's see what we can find. There'll always be more over in this upcoming zone. That's where I found the mangoes and things originally, so let's see what we can grab. And then we really should save up the money for the cave. See what we can do. See if we can grow more nice phosphors. Don't know if there's anything else that's light sensitive other than the phosphors. I'm trying not to double up on my nope, that cube's not good. Yeah, try not to double up on any of the slimes right now, because I don't know how much space there is versus how many slimes are in the game. I mean, actually, does this give me an idea? Yeah, quite a few. I'm not sure I've got space if I start doubling up. So we'll have to see what we can do. You're happy? Try and work out where the mangoes are in this zone. No, that would be carrot. Anything up here? Just chickens and something. Okay, more treasure pods that I haven't been taught how to open. I probably should actually get the 750 together for that brain. Weather vane thing. See if that gives me what I need. Just in terms of sort of progressing the quest if I start interacting with the capitalist hellscape that is that side of this game. At least I'm assuming it's a capitalist hellscape. It seems to be. Corporations never any good. So we'll see what happens with that. Disappointing lack of spotting mangoes going on. I say immediately at least spotting one. I'm not sure if I can drown, actually. Probably a consideration worth worrying about. Given that I seem to be doing badly at getting out of this water. Oh, there we go. One mango. Not really what I was hoping for. I guess it got eaten. Nope, that was a dud. You can have your plorts. Let's see what's in here. Bit of fruit. Thank you. No. Alright. Back we go. Did I plant? I didn't think I planted a pogo fruit, so let's do that. Make sure there's always plenty of that around. Feed up the slimes in a moment. There we go. Now there's that source of them. But that's not a huge source. That's wonderful. Already got a beautiful harvest. So yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. Let's keep going. Every chance we'll end up swapping out the ones that already exist there in the future. See if we end up wanting to. More fruit. Yeah, quite a bit of fruit on us. We might do, okay, finding things. Let's pull out you. Replace with you. Those. I'll put you in the other one. There's this lot. Love these. Take the most valuable one. And then we'll run back to slime and see if we can't get it to multiply with the fruit we've got on us. That's another what, 26? So that will take us over 50, because we've already fed it 30. So let's see what happens and where we get to. So this area looking like it's just wanting to erupt into tar at any point. Should be fine though. Oh, too far. We want this spot. There we go. So. Oh yeah. 43, although I don't know if the favourites count for more. What have we got? No. Grab that. Oh, that was a nice bit of money. Lovely. I'm actually going to pinch one of you, because I want to get slightly... let's just... No. I need you to stop growing so that I can send you into my pen and get a couple more of you. Right. Back to the ranch. Try and remember which door we wanted to open. Which one are you? Yeah, I don't know you at all. The fact that you're in the map zone that I have, I almost feel like I should be opening you instead of a new zone. Let's complete the map area that we have. That sort of feels important in terms of how. Okay. Where am I? What interesting things are around here? Ooh. A lot of slimes hitting me in the face. Ooh. Okay. Let's see what our friend has to say. I used to come to this beach to think. I'd sit and stare at those distant rings and ruminate on who created them and for what purpose. But most of all, I'd sit here and think of her, H. Oh, that's sweet. It is a very nice view. I don't think I've taken the time to appreciate the moon in this game yet. Not sure what it looks like. Kind of hoping that instead of sort of the man in the moon, there's a slime in the moon. Because I haven't really paid that much attention. So, yeah, I don't know how to get to that island over there. It doesn't look like there's going to be any bridges or anything, so I can only assume there's a teleport. Let's let the moon rise up. There's a tar somewhere. Let's go deal with you. There we go. From among this many varieties of slime. Ah, they've got a ball. They're sort of destined to... That wasn't me this time. For once, I did not send the slime into the ocean. Another pile of fruit. Don't need that right now. I'm assuming this will lead back to some sort of... Oh! It's connected to my farm. Was this that area that I got teleported into? Is this how you're sort of meant to access it? think it was. You another large slime. Okay. So I need to bring a load of chickens over to that one. That's not too bad, we can do that. We've got a lot of chickens right now, so we can do that relatively easily. There is a slime in the moon, because there's an upside down slime mouth and an eye. Oh, and another tar up there. Let's go rescue the local slimes. Excuse me, friends. There we go. Oh gosh. Apparently it's been a bad day at this end of the area. More of you? Gosh. Oh goodness. Okay, that's more than I can deal with. Which is a shame. Not much I can do. Oh well. Let's head back through. I think I actually might have managed it. No idea what these circles are for. That doesn't seem to have been explained. I wonder if... Oh, wrong one. Wanted the Slimepedia. Does it tell me what Stony Hen? Okay, I wonder if those are the same for the big ones. If they also have the same sort of favourites. Another treasure pod that I have no idea how to get into. Just what I'm hoping, if I continue the plot, it will, but the corporate part, it will explain that to me as part of the many things. Oh, one moment. Let's just ban this person. Let's see, spam bot. Where are we? One time, bam. Sorry, not very good at knowing where the buttons are right now. There we go. Back to what we were doing. Coming up on break time, so that should be on the hour, give or take. So we'll try and keep on top of that. So I need some pink rorts. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't really want to go up to 10. At the moment, we'll just put one more in. So, nope. Damn it. I've got to stop hitting it. Enjoy. There we go. I might try 8. Yeah. Just seems problematic to have more than 6. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think I've got 6 of this lot. I think I've got 4. Which, given how much they keep exploding on me when I'm nearby, that's probably actually plenty. I might put some in the cave though, temporarily at least. Duplicate that, as the glow should be quite something if I do that. So we'll hold on to this slot for a minute, see if we can make the money from the plorts to open up that cave. Although, not a lot in here. Are you out of food? Yes, you are. Ow. You should happily eat this as its fruit. Yeah. Excellent. There we go. Yeah. This lot do make farming dangerous. Let's see what that will get us. Not a huge amount, but it's progress. Okay. Tick one thing off our list. Let's see what this weather vane is. That just explains the club. Okay. And fence upgrade next. Okay. We will work out what that is. I'm assuming that's the... You've made it to level 1! So let's see. Stonies. Let's grab a number of you. Put the rooster back. I don't really want to take all my stony ones out, unfortunately, so we'll just do 6. For now, see how that does. Collecting all the phosphor plorts. And I don't know which ones were. 88? Gosh, I need to get selling these. Goodness. Okay. What are they worth today? 17 at least, they're up. Which is good, given the amount of them I have to sell. Gonna take a few trips to clear this one. Was that another stony? Yes. So take that one. Get this lot sorted. Gonna be going back and forth all morning selling these. But technically a good thing. So about 620 to go for affording the cave. That's not bad. Dropping plorts everywhere, which is concerning when you think it's spooks, but that's fine. At least they're solid. Not going to get stuck in my boots. Let's see. Yeah. Almost so. We will have plenty once we sell up the last lot. Clean up. Gosh, there's still more than I can take. Oh, new upgrade available. I'm not sure what I did to trigger that, but excellent. No, nice. I've just unlocked sort of the whole next section, obviously. Excellent. Well, let me go open up this cave and then find out how much I need to save up to make a pen. I don't want to leave them free range. Excellent. It's a damp sounding space. That's... You know, I have my doubts about the structural integrity of this. Not in the game. The game I assume is fine, but there's water under there. That just doesn't feel like a safe spot, you know. So, how much is a pen? 250. There we go. And then the higher walls were 350, 425 for that. Okay. Let's see. Okay, that's a no-go. Interesting. That's the lab. Okay. With a cost of 10,000, we're not going to be going anywhere near that anytime soon. Let's have a look. Teleport to some unknown location. This looks like something I'm sort of intended to cross. More treasure that I have no idea how you get into. Hello friend, you're in a bit of a precarious spot, you too. No. See, it's not just me, it's the natural order of things. Let's hop over. And again. Hoping there's something at the end of this chain of islands that I'm sort of running across right now. Give stamina a chance. There we go. That's... Oh, a night light. Well, that's cool. I wish I had a way of carrying these things properly. That noise is really annoying. Okay, so I don't really know where I am right now. Let's see if I can make that jump. Preferably without losing the nightlight. See? Sprint didn't activate. That's alright. Made it. Okay, another... Be careful of the danger spot. We've got some sort of cave. Bunch of feral slimes, actually. Fill up on some water while I'm here. Nice. Continue on before this lot attack me too hard. Okay. Not entirely sure on the intended route. Oh, out of here. Ah, up here. Try and get away from that lot and try and get away from this blasted noise of holding onto this thing. See where we end up. It's just going to take me back out the way I came. Which isn't helpful. I want the other end of the canyon, I think. Let's see. Yeah, out this way past this sign. Oop. Oop. Made it. Where does this connect to? Oh, is this that cubby? Yes. No? No. This is its own cubby. Doesn't appear to actually have a connection. Okay, not this way then. Everything is just not a good path. I get the feeling I'm not intended to be up here. Yeah. Okay, back out the way we came. Might well be a path I'm missing, but if there is, I'm not immediately spotting it. Also looks like I'm slightly over on advert time, so I will deal with that in a second. So let's put down this. Stay. A bit more carefully. There we go. And I'm going to take a break, and I will see you again in a few minutes. Also, welcome in, Meanis. That's alright. You've just unfortunately joined right as I'm running off on to break, but I'll be back in just a couple of minutes. So I'll see you then. All right, back to it. Let's see if we can continue. So far tonight, we've just been unlocking various areas of the range. We've got a couple new spots in the farm that I've opened up. One for just farming and one for um, caves for light sensitive slimes. So I've just put a couple of phosphors in there for the moment. Oof, thought I wasn't going to make that for a moment. And now I'm just trying to get this slime toy back to them, but not entirely sure what the actual path through this area is or how you're intended to use it. Just comes off the back of the cave that I got opened up for them. So we're just seeing what we can do. We fed the giant fairy slime that we'd spotted last week, managed to relocate that and get it fed up. So that gave us a key which we've used. Just opened up a path that connects things up. So it opened up a door just here. So we've now got access to this zone. So we're slowly filling this out. I was going to open the door up the top here, but I hadn't thought about just finishing the zone I've actually got the map open on first, and then opening up new areas going forward. And this connects into here as well, which will be good to get the map open. So definitely going to open up this one next, which is through the feral phosphor slime cave. But need to get another key. Have got the location of another tabby giant slime, fortunately, so we should be able to do that. One loose slime, that's fine. I thought there would be loose slimes given that I put 4 in a pen, and well, I really thought one would stay in the pen. I expected some to escape, but not quite all of them. Silly things. There's not even any food in here for them. Oh, and you're already out. Come on. I did want to investigate whether there's any. Okay, yeah, you have special types in here. Ah, pond. I need a pond because I want to get the slimes, the pond slimes that I'm aware of, but don't have anywhere to keep them. Can I put a pond out here? Oh yeah, I can. Don't know why I hadn't noticed that pond was just an option. So if I save up, I can actually just go get myself another slime and do that. So I will probably do that in just a moment. And I've got to just collect a lot of hens on my way around in order to feed up that large tabby that I found, see what I can do, hopefully get another key off that one. I hope you've been having a good day. Mine's been just damp because the weather's rough, but it's not too bad. Hasn't stopped everyone being able to at least set off their fireworks for Diwali this evening, which is lovely to hear. They keep going off every so often. Most neighbours that I'd expect to have them have set them off now, so I'm not expecting a lot more this evening. But I do like that they've been able to do that. Oof. Hopefully not too serious a bug, and or at least hopefully one that can easily be fixed. At least it's found, though. That's always something, and hopefully hasn't been causing too many problems before it was found. There we go. Always good, yes. Always very good if you can find them before the customers. Right. Come on, brain, what are we doing? Let's finish feeding up this lot. Given it's the evening, I expect most of the chickens on the map would have been eaten already, so it's probably worth just going to the next day instead of heading out to hunt for chickens right now. Oh, new mail to read as well. Lovely. We'll do that in a second. Should also check out how much it will cost to save up for the things. Actually, let's go get the puddle slime before we finish the day. Bit of a trek, but I want to get one of those. And I only know of one, so hopefully it's okay. We'll see. Oh no, because I haven't been here, the chickens aren't actually in too bad a state. That's something. Let's keep going. Oh yeah, we can find out if that danger spot that we've never found the danger in is dangerous at night. Now that the nighttime slimes are coming out. That's the only theory I can think of as to why that spot is labelled as dangerous when there doesn't seem to be anything dangerous about it. Get rid of you. Take the little chickadoo. Until I find another variety of chicken. There we go. Because, yeah, I don't know why this spot is considered dangerous. Yep, nighttime feral phosphors. At least that answers that. Oh goodness, quite a lot of them actually. Here we go. On through. Oh, we're going to have to get rid of something. I'll probably get rid of the rooster. I've got plenty of those. Actually, one second. Let's be polite and at least throw you out in the meadow, not just on the rocks. Here we go. Boop. Puddle slime. Right. Let's find our way out again. Is the wrong way? Yes. Always doing that. Have not got sort of this pathing in my head yet. I need that way. Ah, 'cause it's just next to the entrance. Oh. Also keep drowning myself tonight. Luckily, haven't found an oxygen meter, so it doesn't seem to actually be a major problem, even though given how I dissolve instantly in the ocean, I'm actually slightly surprised that I don't do the same in the ponds, but yeah, I'll take what I can get. Right, this way. Yep. Down here. Get past everything. Put the little puddle slime in its puddle. And then see if I can get it a friend relatively quickly. Need to come up with something to pair with the puddle slime. I don't have any other varieties. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Now it won't be on its own. Ow. Yeah, so many slimes at night. There we go. Let's go drop this off. Drop off the two little chicks as well. And boop. Isn't that cute? Oh, okay. They're having an interesting interaction with the pond. Dump you. And bed. Let's find out what this mail is. So, the death hike from Casey. Hi B. Do you remember when you took me hiking? I still didn't know how serious you were about the whole outdoors thing then, and your idea of a hike just about killed me. I showed up in normal clothes and shoes, and you were decked out and had a pack and gear. It was a nightmare for me. I think it was around the 5 mile mark when I was drenched in sweat and ready to collapse that I realised our ideas of fun were two very different things. Also, you weren't even out of breath then, and I still totally hate you for that. Casey. That's nice. I'm definitely the Casey in the pair of them here. No fitness for a hike, but oops, was supposed to go to sleep. That's all right. One of those things that I kind of feel like I should get into at least walking, but it's just not something I find enjoyment in. Let's fill up all the foods. Try and think if there's anything I'm actually truly saving up for. Might see what enhancements a pond can receive. Oops. And then we really do need to go feed that large tabby. See if we can get the just demolish. Okay. So I've got to be very careful about not risking this lot getting tarred or anything. But yeah, we'll have to otherwise work out how to find enough things to feed the large tabby, hopefully get a key from it, continue the ever-growing expansion of this farm. Let's see how much that enhanced jetpack is. 500, definitely. And we did want the extra tank booster. Excellent. We'll leave it there for now. So I assumed it was another tank, but it looks like it made the tanks able to hold more, which is equally useful. Because, yeah, we're not filling up quite as badly, which is always good. Oh, yeah, I'm very much with you on that. Colder weather for doing anything outside, definitely much better. Oh, there we go. I'll ignore that one fruit that's on the floor. Important question now is, how did I get to that tabby? I think it was in here. I think it was that it was that gate that gave it to me. So yeah, if I take the path through, pick up any chickens I can get on the way, and see how many I can feed it. I'm hoping it doesn't take as many. Actually, I should double check if there's anything important here that I can do easily. Let's see what Bob wants. Hello? Chicken. Okay. Okay, you want a lot of chickens. I really should have thought about the fact that he was going to ask for chickens before I selected his quest when I'm feeding all the chickens to a giant tabby. Oh, hello. Hello. Do you eat that? No. Okay, okay. Oh, you must have done. I got a plort. Nice. Seem to think it was a meat eater. Diet exclusive. That doesn't tell me much. Oh, just strike it with anything in your vat. Okay. Interesting. Am I able to turn one of my slimes into a gold slime? I doubt it, but let's see what happens if I go feed one of the phosphors in my cave, the plort, because otherwise it's just a load of money. Yeah, I'm hoping we have a nice, relatively dry but cold winter. Unlikely, it's England, but we'll see. Do you want a plort? No, doesn't seem to be interested in it. That's right, I didn't really think anything would be. Seems like a bit of a infinite money hack if the game let us farm our gold plorts. Oh, welcome in, everyone. Thank you, Bree, for bringing over your viewers. Did you have a good stream? We're just continuing with the far too many items on our to-do list expansions of the far range here tonight. Saw the alert worked this time, so I did. Good to see I did actually get it fixed from last week. Excellent. Always a good feeling when you can come back and kick a boss's ass. Chicken there. Oh, that's the lucky one. Ah, gold and unlucky at the same time. Oh, I do wish I could keep this guy. It's just so cute. That's alright. I just assumed it was stream delay because I'm not sure how that's doing. Oh goodness. Okay. Deal with you guys. Just realised I never turned the audio of the game back on when I came back from break. Just been here, completely in a silent game. Oh dear, get yourself off to rest. Hopefully you can have a good sleep, get some of that energy back. So, we're just collecting chickens to feed to a tabby slime at the moment. They can continue with the ever-present fun of trying to remember where we've actually got to go to get to the slime. Yeah, I'll have to try and tune in on Wednesday and catch the end, or at least the potential end. Okay, we're doing relatively well for chickens. I hear more chickens. Crack that. No, didn't quite make it up. Oh well. Let's see if we've got enough. That's the slime that we're feeding. I think one of those chickens just jumped. I think slimes keep jumping off. It's not only me that commits slime crimes. It apparently is just what they do. I'm going to try the stonies first, as yeah, thought it might be its favourite. The smaller tabbies have the stonies as their favourite, so I figured try bringing stonies as the favourite of this one. Still not vibrating, so we're not nearly there yet. I'm hoping it doesn't need the 40 that the oh, there we go, we're vibrating. Ah, not enough. Okay. See if we can spot any more. So close to having this one solved. Not solved. Popped. And then we can hopefully get another key. Lovely. Hello, friends. Hopefully that's plenty. Oh, I would slime everything. I'd even download a slime. Oh yeah. Rebel me. There we go. The others can go free. See, it really isn't me. Oh, blast. That wasn't what I wanted to happen. Take me back. Let's rescue the phosphor at least. annoyingly, that doesn't seem to have given me a key, which is what I was hoping for. Oh, but it gave us the path over to this island. I was just saying earlier in the stream that I had no idea how to get here. Oh. Nope. I do think, unfortunately, the Lucky Slime seems to like meat. Which I can't help it with. Oh well. Let's see, where are we facing? That way. Let's see what the islands round the edge are first. And then work out what this area is, because they look like they might just be rocks and things. Okay. Management's cute, it gets to complain. Hello. Oh, and another puddle. We'll take another puddle. And you can go back out. You want a puddle. And that puddle. We can expand our puddle back home. I tried to grab it. Bit slow on the uptake, unfortunately. Me, not the slime. Slimes are always slow on the uptake. Don't know if it's worth trying to get out to any of those spots. Oh, we've got some problems. That's why we're carrying water. Yet more treasure chests that we have no idea how to open. I'm sure eventually the game will give me a hint on that one. This is a huge area. I still have nothing to feed you. You keep turning up today. I only had a chicken the first time. Oh, hello. Right. We've got another large friend. What's the favourite food of the pink ones? Nothing. Okay, so just bring an awful lot of food with me. Okay. So that means presumably go to bed, harvest everything we can, come back in the morning. Okay. Well, that's a plan for what we can do right now. Let's finish this exploration. Oh, it's the rings are what's on the map there. So we were over on a beach over here earlier looking at those. That's what those lines are. I assumed it was some sort of like trap pointing out there was like a broken bridge. No idea what they are though. Let's careful. There you go. Let's head back, see if we can get back to the range. And then double check how much it costs to upgrade our star level, as I'm just running on the assumption that upgrading our corporate level is how we sort of eventually learn to unlock those chests. To the point, I unlocked apparently some sort of weather vane thing and never did actually pay attention to what it is. Does management get to have any of what's in the oven later? Yeah, there's those rings we were just at. Alright, have a good night. Thank you. Guess it depends what you've put on the ham. drop off everything we're carrying and stock up on foods to try and feed that pink tabby tomorrow, and hopefully that'll get us the next key. Beautiful moon. This is a lovely skybox in this game. I love skyboxes in most games. It's always a detail that I really appreciate when they do just a decorative night sky. Right, no idea if there's a problem with putting too many puddles. Oh, that was cute. In one pond, but we'll see. There we go. I'll have to just hope for the best. There we go. Drop off this phosphor. It can join its friends. And then we will see how much things cost. So that's the weather vane we got. Not where it actually serves any purpose, but it's pretty. I get the feeling the rewards club isn't meant to really serve much purpose, and it's just an excuse for us to pay the company. So let's get that fence upgrade, and then we'll see what the path upgrade is. Let's sleep until morning. Oh! That's less fence upgrade and more beginning of a wall. It's a lot fancier than I was expecting. Now, unfortunately for all the slimes on my farm, I'm not really planning on feeding them much today, as I want to go feed that pink. So they'll have to hope that there's food left afterwards. And this one. Nice. We're doing well. Is there any upgrade I can give these ones? Nice, given the amount I keep throwing in. Ooh, faster eggs. I don't think. Ah, God, I might as well finish off the everything, even though this is starting to feel very much cruel. And it was already most of the way to feeling cruel. Welcome in, Sam. I hope you've been having a good day. That answers that question. 30 fit in the slot since we upgraded it. I'll have to get rid of that loose one now that I've got the puddles. Oh, sell 1,000 plorts. Nice. Yeah, we're doing quite well income-wise now, which is good. Let's go see if we can get some more fruit in our farming area. Lovely. Put the slime back. Yeah, vegetables as well. It's a pink that we're trying to feed, so should be fine. There we go. That should be plenty of food to split that slime. So let's head on out and see what we can do. Oh, is that you're just going over to feed it, or is it with you for now? I should do a gammon sometime soon. You know, it's such a delicious slab of meat. remember where we're going. Up there. And apparently there's a tar in the air. Oh, jetpack was out. Okay, well, if I spot it, then I might as well deal with the tar. Wasn't going to, but then ran out of fuel to make the jump. I have no idea. Oh yeah, we've had kitty slimes since episode 1. That was one of the first things we got. We've combined them with the rock slimes, so I'll show you them when I get back to the thing. Well, there's one over there, but back on my farm, they're combined with the rock slimes. Because kitty slimes are the best slime. They're just so adorable. If it wasn't for exactly, if it wasn't for the risk of running out of space, I'd just make every type of slime crossed with a kitty slime, because they are just too cute. We're doing well tonight, lots of progress. We've had 2 large slimes and a slime door already opened. This area really does seem to like producing tars. It's a bit of a problem. The music's still going, so in theory there's still one around. Nope, music's ended. Maybe it was just hadn't timed out yet. Oh. There we go. Right. Get this guy fed up. See how we do. I'm hoping the last key is behind this one. Yes. Excellent. Anything special? So, plan is to open the door up here. Open up this zone with that one. So we just need to get back to the teleport at the start. See if we can do that. So let's head through. Oh, nearly forgot to actually jump. Doing quite well tonight. Haven't landed in the water yet. Jetpack has saved us multiple times. That was the wrong thing. There we go. Get up. But yeah, I'll show you the kitties in a moment. I've got 6 of them in a pen. We can feed up all our slimes now that we've used all the fruit we need to. That's where the door we're going to open is, but I think I'll clear my inventory before I go in there. I should drink some of my tea before it gets much colder. Oh, hello. Don't know why I'm carrying a pink slime. There we go. Seem to be getting a lot of the gold and lucky slimes tonight. It's very strange. Right, let's fill you up. Yeah, the chicken quest ran out. That's fine. I shouldn't have taken a chicken quest while I was using chickens for another purpose. There we go. I have no idea if you not actually eat, or if you just produce constantly. It seems like you're just happily producing. But yeah, these ones are tabby rock slimes. They're just adorable. I do love all the tabby crossovers. Running out of space for all the plorts. Definitely got this on slow feed, yeah? It's just constantly producing. Can't seem to. No, I tried feeding a slime the gold plort earlier and it didn't work. Seems like they're preventing you from just producing so much money that way. Oh, diet is just water. There we go. So just got to put it in. They won't produce if you're in close proximity more than 3 other slimes. Okay, so the 4 that I've got in there, that is the reasonable maximum. Makes sense given the size of the plot. We should feed up our phosphors as well. That's the point. I should go buy some upgrades for the one in there. Can't remember what phosphors that aren't blended with anything eat. Let's see. Fruit. Oh, brilliant! So I can set that up. I've got a couple of free-range phosphors in here. They weren't supposed to be, but they kept escaping. So let's upgrade up this. And then go fetch them all. There's a handful of them in here. I should set up a fruit farm. I should set up a fruit farm in here. Can you set up a fruit farm in a cave? Not really any light to do it with. Just one, there was one more. Don't know why I thought I'd got 5 in here. But there we go. And they've got a little lamp to play with. Okay. Oh, I haven't read this one. Before I left the ranch, I found myself sleeping most nights in this here grotto. I'd fill it full of phosphor slimes and watch them dance in the dark. Drifting off, I'd pretend I was drifting into a sea of stars across the limitless black of space. It's funny how when you dream, you sure become a sucker for the impossible. Every time I woke to find myself back in the grotto, I'd feel a little sadness. But then it was back to work, and there was always something that needed doing. That sounds like such a nice way to sleep. It would be so good to set up a tent in here and just watch the phosphors. I could see that being really awesome. How are you lot doing? Oh, you seem to be okay. Let's sell up and then go open that door and see what new zone we get. So on we go. And again, 1600. I should actually close out the night and do it with a fresh run in the morning. So let's quickly grab up some fruit. That you need for plort. Feed those phosphors, close out the night, and run over and unlock the zone with a full day's light to actually explore the area. I wonder if Bob wants more chickens. I can't talk to Bob right now. I've got plenty to fulfill anything Bob wants. Right. Doesn't really matter as you're just going to be instantly fed, but there we go. Let's call it a night. Purchase the path upgrade. and sleep until morning. Okay. Interesting. Kind of feels like half upgraded in a way. Are you the same offers? Yeah. Okay, what does Mochi want? Tabby, honey, and pink. Should be able to just do that. So we have plenty of tabby. You're not got any? A handful of pink. Obviously need to feed them more. That's enough though. And then honey should be over here. Lovely. No, don't want the carrots, want the chickens. I'm going to put those in the pen. Ooh, tank booster, perfect. How much will that set me back? 500? Worth it. It'll hold 40 in each, which will be good. Lovely. I think I'll be able to afford the energy upgrade. Right, let's go find out what the new zone is. Take a few of those with me just in case I encounter another gold. It's in the next spot, yeah. For some reason my brain just is not memorizing this map very well. But I'll get there. This hopefully will give us some new slimes. Mine or mine, the Indigo Quarry. Oh, I saw that icon on a teleporter that I couldn't use earlier. So that must be connected. Can't remember where that teleporter was, however. Very pretty kryptonite. So, I was always happiest when I was by my lonesome. Places like this old quarry really suited me. Nice and quiet and mostly empty. So I figured that life on the far, far range would suit me just as well. And wouldn't you know it, I come all this way and the first person I see, well, she changed how I saw things, I guess. Quiet wasn't good anymore. I liked her laugh. Aww. So we've got a variety of ones that we're already used to. Oh, gold, gold. Perfect. Are you ones feral or just being excitable? I think they're just being excitable. That's ocean, not pond, so I won't jump in it. That just looks suspiciously like you could get through there someday, but I don't think that's the way this game operates. Assuming this is actually into the mine. Oh, okay, so there's our next large. You're a rock slime, so you just want vegetables. We'll have the 2 carrots I'm holding. And then we'll see. I don't know what other cave slimes there might be. Oh, this jetpack is so weak. Good enough to save me whenever I'm failing at parkour over ocean, but otherwise not a lot. I'll take one of you. Actually, the heartbeat will be its favourite. I'll have to bring a bunch of heartbeats. And there we go. So that's the map. That'll be a big area that we're exploring next week, as we've only got a few minutes left tonight. I'm going to try and finish on time. What on earth is that symbol? A house. I'm not sure. what it would be. And then we've got the slime marked on here. Okay. There'll be a way up to there, although that's presumably an exit. Oh. Hidden treasure. Let's feed you that. And then gotta be another way out. That is one of those. Okay, so we've got to get up there to get through the two of them, but that means here should be a new path. Okay. This is the quarry that I was in earlier. So I came in over these rocks and then couldn't work out how to get out of here again. Because that was blocked. So as far as I know, no new slime varieties in here either. Ooh. I missed that there were potatoes here though. So that's something good. I just don't know how to navigate this space. Because presumably there'll be something interesting through there. Oh, hello. Crystal slime. Okay. Cousin of the rock slime. I kind of want to blend those with the phosphors because I just think the glow will work well with their lighting. So, crystals produced are unstable. Use the plorts, that's fine. Okay. That's gorgeous. Let's grab a couple of you. Five. Yeah, I don't want more than that right now. Okay, let's see. I once came here to collect crystals for a little project of mine. Was trapped here for nearly 2 days when those curious crystal slimes came rolling my way and started firing off those dangerous shards. I thought I was going to kick the bucket. The crystals were for a wind chime. I bet Thora still has it hanging from her porch. Worth it. Oh, that would be a gorgeous thing. Pretty ceiling. Kind of looks like there might be lava nearby, yeah. That is a lot of crystals. Okay. And apparently a tar somewhere. Apparently multiple tars. It's the problem of having 3 varieties of slime in one room. Oh, I see, it's not lava, it's a plant. Okay. Alright, so the crystals on the floor are very weak. Let's see if we can find anything else interesting in here. More treasure that we can't get to. Lots of these exploding slimes, which seems like a dangerous combination with the unstable crystals that get slung around. But let's see. A little pond oasis. Kind of want to hopefully find some of that onion that was mentioned in the slime information for the crystal slime. I used to come here when I needed a good soak. It's a great way to clear your head. Sometimes I'd catch a puddle slime blushing. I could never tell if it was because I was in my bathing suit or not. Aww. Lovely little hot spring. Oh, more tars. Seems to be a constant problem in this zone. Not surprised though, because the sort of risk of getting attacked going up as we move through the zones seems to make sense. Oh, that's another new one. Grab you. Rad slime. Let's grab that second one. Veggies as well. Likes the Okra I picked up. Ah. Excellent. Well, that'll be a fun one to blend. Actually, if I dump you, then I can have 6 by just combine slimes that I've got. So the rad should make a pretty glow with the crystals, just as the phosphors would. Ah. Oh dear. Feral radiation seems like a very dangerous thing. A lot of happy slimes. More aqua. We'll get that going in our farm. Just sort of absolutely gorgeous happy slimes in this area. This area is just unbelievably adorable. Let's see. I'm going to need to work out the way out shortly, but we're almost up to that strange home icon. We can work out what that is. At this point, I'm kind of just hoping for a teleport home. Quite a distance from the range now. Oh, looks like it is. Wonderful. Before I take it, let's just finish the exploration, and then we will have to call it a night once we sort of finish up with all the just wrapping up chores. Okay, so that's on to the next zone. So is there a door? Yes. Okay, lovely. We know where there's one large slime to feed up next week in the hopes of getting that key. Yeah, I'm really pleased with tonight's progress. Fed a lot of things, unlocked a lot of things. Try not to fall in the ocean right before I make it back to the ranch. Perfect. So let's go sell this plot and then see what we can do. Don't know if I've got enough for a on you. Yeah. And I've got enough for a garden, so I kind of want to plant the ochre. Yes. There we go. 3 different veggie gardens on the ranch. That's what that one's for. So if we put the crystals in and the rads, and then try and feed the rads. Oh, now I have radiation sickness. Wonderful. It turns out that's something you can get. Then if we feed you up, put you that. We should then have enough ports to turn all of the crystals into rad. There we go. Actually, I should really have thought about high walls before I did this. Oh well. Where are you? I'm gonna pull out the basic rad slimes though, because I need to get the crystal plot to convert those. I should be able to make the money quickly off selling things to actually do up that corral, so that we're not letting that radiation free. As this pen is just massively producing because I'm feeding it their favourite food, which nicely doubles the production. Almost need a quicker way to empty this thing. Oh, there we go, we earned over 25,000 in our time. Nice. Yeah, this should give us plenty to fix up that pen, so we can at least vaguely contain the radiation. I'm not quite sure what happens to the character if the radiation bar gets full. I'm assuming it just does the same as if you jump in the ocean and sends you back to bed. Let's quickly finish up, and then I will call it a night. And then this will go straight up on YouTube, the recording, so if you've missed anything, it will be available. Actually, let's do this outside. You need to ensure that you actually get the correct plot. Thank you. There we go. Nice. If you could get in there, thank you. And feed up you. No? No. Do not go that way. Lovely. That's that sorted. And when that food grows, I'll be able to feed them up, which will give me a nice supply of new plots. Although actually I am going to still turn one of those in, because that is just beautiful. Oh nice, I've actually already got Satisfactory. I've just never got around to playing it because I bought it because it had controller support. Then they removed controller support, so I ended up never playing it. But I believe if they haven't added controller support back in, it's on the roadmap to be one of the things sort of that gets done soon. So it's on my list to sort of play. I just haven't got round to it yet. I was debating whether or not to save it for the game to sort of maybe play after Slime Rancher, because I haven't planned what my continuation will be once I'm done with this. But I also don't know if sort of 2 hours a week will be good enough for a game like Satisfactory. There we go. Right. I'm going to call it a night there. So let's head in. Sleep until morning. But then we will stop, because otherwise we could just keep going forever, as there are always an awful lot of different tasks on the go. But I'm going to head over to the ending screen, and finish up. So I hope everyone's had a lovely evening. As I say, this will be up on my YouTube so that if you want to watch anything you've missed, you can. And then next week we'll continue exploring everything we can do in that mine area and see if we can work out how you open any of those treasure chests. But thank you very much, everyone, and good night.